First, we get right to the markets, and today's big rebound. It comes on renewed hopes of a deal in Washington. Will Congress rise above, and what does a fiscal cliff fix mean for your money? Our traders today, Joe Terranova, John Najarian, Stephanie Lincoln, Josh Brown. And Josh, I'll go to you first. You buying stocks today? Are you feeling better about the market?
No, not really, but today is really positive action. We should have bounced here, and we did, especially when you look at Apple. It was at a pretty key level of support, and today it reacted just the way it should. So I don't know that this correction has much further to go, but I don't think one day's action calls it the end. I would pay specific attention today if you're trading or investing to a follow-through in small caps and in emerging markets. That will give you a sign that there's more oomph left. If those two areas fade, I would say take the 1% plus gains and walk today.
Joe, we talked about how dangerous it is to be short this market.
Yes.
After what we got on Friday, that more conciliatory tone in Washington.
And I think options expiration has a lot to do with what we're seeing in the marketplace today. I think that there's certainly short sellers that have been covering on Friday, covering again today. Now, the technicians will tell you, be careful here. You're going to bump up against resistance, which is 1382 in the 200-day moving average. But I will say fundamentally, if you look at the components of today's rally, Josh points out the Russell leading the market higher today. You also have strong participation from energy and materials, which have been lagging over the last couple of months, lower dollar. That's a good formation that suggests this has further to go.
So, Stephanie Link, why not buy stocks today if you think that we've bottomed?
I think you can buy stocks today, but it's always hard to do it when the market's up this much. But that said, we're down 4 straight weeks in a row. So I thought the rhetoric on Friday, the commentary from the politicians was encouraging. I think the weekend commentary also was encouraging in that it sounds like these guys get it and that they got to get something done. So if that's the case and we get some sort of certainty, whether it's we kick the can down the road or we actually get a deal, I think the markets can rally further from here. And again, we've talked about going back to the companies that did very well during earnings season, something like a Broadcom, something like a Schlumberger, looking at restructuring stories like a News Corp, and I'm still looking at emerging markets, not just a Vale or some of the materials, but looking at an Abbott Labs or a Mondelez.